Pisces, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading for December 22nd through the 24th, 2023. This is for Pisces. Last shuffle here for Pisces. And Pisces, want to let you know that we're going to be doing a weekly next week, and then we will resume dailies on the 1st, okay? So we have milestone and back and forth here. So there's a milestone energy where you're saying maybe you were back and forth. Well, actually, it seems like you were pretty sure about a path at first. Eventually you would have reached this point where you're like, now I've got some decisions to make and I'm not really sure with back and forth which one would bring me the most stability. Whereas at one point you may have been quite sure. Look, King of Wands, no kidding. Now you're trying to weigh out your options. It seems like you're trying to get details so you can weigh out your options properly. You have Devil here with back and forth. It seems like now the devil is in the details for you. No pun intended. What just fell? Please. Oh my gosh. Shut the front door. Hold up. Devil fell out. It popped out, man. That's funny. Oh wow. Spirit is not playing with you, and there's just a very definite message here. Okay, so we have Devil and King of Wands. It's very important that you stay completely focused on what's best for you. What's best for you will be what's best in general. Once again, it does remind me of that John Nash mathematical formula about doing what's best for you is what's best for the team and everyone else, because everything is curtailed for an individual. But most of us are driven to want what everyone else wants, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what I'm seeing for you. They want you to stay determined to do what it is that you know is best for you. There's an inner knowing with the King of Wands. The Devil energy is about temptation with that. You may be tempted to take on more burden than you need to. You may be tempted to do more of the lion's share of the work than you are meant to do. And milestone is 5 of Wands, Page of Pentacles twice, and 8 of Cups. You finally at this place where you are struggling to hold on and struggling to leave. There's something that you want to leave and something that you may have wanted to hold on to at the same time. But the more that you learn, the more you want to walk away. The more that you learn about the struggle that it has been, or why there was a struggle to begin with, you will want to walk away from a situation that you were eventually going to find out anyway, is what this is showing. Back and forth is the 2 of Pentacles and the Devil. And so this back and forth energy is definitely about maybe being tempted to live in both places, or do both things, or have one foot in and one foot out. Being tempted to do this because of whatever was done that caused you to feel like you need to stick it out, or you need whatever it is. And the more you find out, the more you're like, I need to get out of this. But what if, I need to learn more. Maybe there's more to it and I need to figure it out. There's some kind of devil energy here where it's like there's some toxic bond or some kind of trauma bond sticking you there. And you may feel like the more that you find out, you're like, I didn't really do anything to deserve this. Or you might feel like you're obligated, that you've taken on so much of something that now someone's problems are your problems. A lot of this is going on too. Family, friends, and guides is the King of Pentacles and Justice. Your family, your passed on loved ones, which could be family, friends, or these are just your spirit guides assigned to you, are trying to balance the scales. They want you to absolve yourself of any of the obligation that you may feel you have in a situation. They want you to know that you did the best that you could. King of Pentacles is a provider. The King of Pentacles is someone who is generous, who does what he needs to do. That's also an individual who is very responsible and dependable. So you did everything you were supposed to do. Your spirit team wants you to know that. They're like, you've already paid your debt to society. If anyone makes you feel like you owe them, you've paid your debt. Like you know what I mean? You're good on this scale. So, lighten your heart on that here. So we have, and it's important to do that. It's important to make sure that you aren't feeling a burden inside, because what she does, what Justice does, is she weighs your heart against a feather. And if your heart is heavy laden with, but I should have made sure I took care of that and that and that, she's going to judge you too. Because you're taking responsibility for something that you don't need to be taking responsibility for. Taking steps is the Ace of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. The taking steps, your intention is probably to work with something for now. And it's very clear to you that the best path is to try to like collaborate or work with something or be in a team, or just to build or work with something, for now, because you may feel like you don't have enough to leave a situation. You may not have enough to go somewhere. So it's like, well, I have to work with this for now. So your intention is to, it seems, is to come up with a strategy to make sure that you're very clear about your strategy. This is like, I'm just going to do what I can for right now till I can get on somewhere else, and get it together. Because there's something about a milestone where you finally realize, the more you learn, the more you're like, I'm out of here. Whoever this is, right? They're not really giving it a context of who this person is. This could be anything. It could be a business. It could be work. It could be even love. But I'm not necessarily seeing love per se. I'm seeing someone that maybe you are learning from. And the more that you learn, the more you realize, I got to get out of here. Okay, so this could be like an age disparity or different levels of like, if it's in a family, then it would be like, someone above and someone below, as far as lineage or something. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn here or Libra very strongly, but we also have Virgo, Taurus, and Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So you could be a Pisces, Aries cusp. We have Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, Aries, Taurus cusp, and Leo, Virgo cusp if you could be dealing with. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.